Mama Wafa here. She doesn't speak in public often. So I want to make sure you guys cheer her on to do her best.
I will speak.
And me, I'm very shy. I'm always shy. So if you guys want to clap for me, too. All right, go ahead, Mama. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Salamu alaikum. My name is Wafa, or as you call me, Mama Wafa. I am 62 years old.
Damn! Oh my God!
I was a teacher for 20 years in New York City, and I was born and raised in Egypt. Growing up, I thought life was simple. Go to school, have good grades, check, done. Go to college and graduate and find work, steady work, by the way. Check, done. Marry a rich man,
Woo!
I did.
Woo!
And have kids, I did. Be a proud grandmother and enjoy your retirement. I did the first part. The second part? No. Thank you, May.
Okay, and my name is May, and growing up with immigrant parents, you know that you have 4 career choices: a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. Do you know what the 4th one is?
Disappointment.
That's your mama!
Disappointment.
Did anybody say that answer? Housewife?
Kheba.
Housewife, yes. Or mostly disappointment. And so, you know, my brother was an engineer. My sister was a teacher growing up. I had another sister that was an accountant. So it was up to me to be Doctora May in the family. And that's a lot of pressure. Can you imagine me? All of high school and college, I studied science. I studied biology because I was Doctora May, and they put all their dreams and all their bragging rights on me.
It didn't work.
بس يا ماما, بس يا ماما. والنبي. So yeah, I studied pre-med, and I was miserable. I hated it. I just knew, like, the books were making me allergic. The information was making me itch. I couldn't do it anymore. So I moved from science to law. I was like, okay, I still want to make my parents proud of me. And so I worked at a law firm for 2 years. And guess what?
Disappointment.
بس يا وفاء. I also hated it, okay? And after 2 years, I got desperate, and I was over it. And I was like, you know what? I have to move on. I have to do something. Like, I can't just keep wasting time in, like, fields that I did not like. So I created a jewelry company with my mom. And now this jewelry company failed terribly, terribly. Nobody bought our jewelry at all.
I suffered enough.
But out of, like, that failure, I found my passion. While we would be at the jewelry stands, we would create content. We would post stories together, and those interactions would boom. People all over the world would send us messages like, we need more of this, we need more of this. And I don't know, I listened. So I started posting more content with my mom, and I knew something was working, and I was enjoying it. It was the first time after years of trying different things that I was like, you know, I really, really love this. I have to continue this. And so I started to post more and more, and you know what? I was miserable. I quit my full-time stable job. I said, do I have a plan? My plan is I'm going to do content, and I don't know where it's going to take me. I didn't have a full picture yet, but I knew that this is what I was going to do. And so I quit full-time, and I continued to create content with my mom without her knowing that it was getting posted on social media. I just knew what would make her tick, and I would say it, and then I would post it.
Sneaky.
And so after... I have a small attention span. And so, yeah, after that, you know, I quit, and she was my partner in crime, but the thing is, she did not know that she was my partner in crime. Because it's hard, like, how do you tell your parents, like, hey, mom, I have a career, I want a career in social media?
لهوي.
I know I'm Doctora May. I'm supposed to be a lawyer, like, but you know what? I decided I have a career in social media. So I kept it to myself and I posted quietly and I was so shy and I was so insecure about it. And she had no idea until
A bird from the mosque. A lady from the mosque called me.
Mama, put the mic closer.
Hello? Yeah. A lady from the mosque called me. Sister Wafa, we love you, but people are talking behind your back. Your daughter is doing haram things. She
Me? Are you kidding? Astaghfirullah, that's
she
horrible.
is doing movies and she is on social media. What are you talking about? She goes to work from 8 to 5. No, sister. You have to take care of your kids. We have to raise them halal. I said, okay, boom.
What's her name? Who
I
is
will
this
not tell
lady?
you. Then
It's
I
auntie
called
from the
Mai.
mosque.
She was not home. Mai, come home right now. Social media, videos, are you naked, swimsuit? Come right now. I went through the house, all the ship, all the slippers, all the brooms, all the sticks.
Oh my God.
I got my weapons, found a nice chair in front of the door,
Oh.
sat there waiting for her to come. And then, dun dun, boom boom, coming at home.
Okay, this was one of the scariest moments in my life, okay? Imagine Mama Wafat charging at you, coming with all her weapons. I saw my life flashing before my eyes. And so I said, Mama, listen, okay, let me just explain myself. You have your weapons. You could use them afterwards if you don't like the
I want
explanation.
to.
But, you know, I can't go anywhere, so at least let me explain what's happening. And, you know, I filled her in on a few months. I said, let me come clean. I said, Mama, I quit my full-time job.
No pension, and this is,
No retirement. And I started creating videos. And thank God she found out a few months later because I was more confident. I understood more what I was doing. I was doing it every single day. I was taking courses. I was learning how to edit myself. I was just all in. And so a few months later when she found out, I was like, this is what I want to do. And I pulled up my social media and I gave her the phone and I said, here, take a look. And you thought it was amazing.
No, a little funny. I look, no swimming suit, no haram stuff. You know, I am the old generation. You know, social media means acting, kissing, being naked, all this stuff.
بس يا ماما كفاية.
I didn't find it.
Oh my God, what social media is she on?
I am telling you what I thought first. Then I said, okay. I started to be involved with her little by little, just to protect her. And I am not ashamed to say, to spy on her.
She
This
was
is my
nosy.
duty.
She was nosy. She wanted to put her finger in every video.
I do.
And,
I am a mom.
And honestly, what pushed us was the feedback and that fact that we were impacting so many people and uniting people from all over the world. For me, it was the energy that I needed. People would be like, oh my God, I love Mama Wafat. She's the ideal Arab mother. She's just like my grandmother. And so I knew that we were creating impact and we needed that representation on social media because we hadn't seen it before, a mother-daughter duo like that. We hadn't seen it before. And so...
Okay, my turn. One day, I was shopping in the supermarket and I heard screaming, Mama Wafa! I froze. I thought I did something wrong. The police is coming to arrest me or something. And then a beautiful young woman came and she said, I love you. Can I take a picture of you? Of course. She was my first admirer, my first fan. And then my friends, who I was afraid they will judge me and say bad things about me, started calling me. This is you in the video? You are so funny. Really? After 40 years, they discovered I am funny. Believe me too. Believe me too.
And funny thing for me is all of my friends started calling me, asking about my mom.
Of course.
They wanted to hang out with my mom instead of me. And they started to tell me that they loved her way more than me. And it still happens now. So for me, that was crazy. And they started saying that they loved her and they enjoyed what we were creating. And so I really think that social media for us has been a tool that has allowed us to bridge the generational gap between us because our relationship is so much stronger. We spend so much. Mama, come closer. Come closer. Come,
No.
come,
Okay,
hug. Let's hug.
Okay, not
Let's
that
hug.
close. Not that close.
Social media has bridged the generational gap. No. Come on for the video. For the video.
Okay,
For the
only
video.
for the video.
Okay, please. For us, like we were able to spend so much more time together. We're able to travel. She even parties with me sometimes, right? Right, Samuel? And so,
No, but the most important thing, I really didn't understand that a weird thing like social media will help me understand, understand me. I discovered I can write. I wrote my cooking book.
What?
I discovered I can act.
you have a cookbook.
I acted. I discovered I can be myself, and you see me. This is me. So we are really
Yes.
living proof that social media can bridge the gap between generation. And wait. Let me say something good
Okay,
about
خلاص,
you.
I'm just gonna go. Go ahead, Mama.
And the new generation, they don't need to be like us or have a steady work like us from 9 to 5. Still, it is very difficult for me to say it.
It's okay. And I learned that, a lot of things about my mom. I really respect the fact that she took this leap with me because it is a crazy leap. And I can admit that the older generation has talent, has a lot of flair,
Of course.
has a lot of personality. And so, yes. So we've been creating content for 3 years, consistently every single day. It's been my full-time thing. And I just wanted to end this on some helpful tips and maybe hand out the microphone so you guys could ask us.
Okay, one thing I have to tell you. I am 62 years old. And
Okay, I'm 29.
And listen, 62. Just by little move, it changed the places. And you will have a new number. I didn't do much. Just change the places. 26 is not bad. I can
Mom.
can start anytime. And it doesn't mean you reach this age, your life is done.
My mother! That's my mother! You go, Mama! Yes. What did I learn? I swear, I think I was in the middle of it, but I forgot. Yes, so I was at the point where I want to hand out microphones because I want this to be beneficial for you guys. You guys probably have so many questions that would be helpful for everybody else. So be selfish. Take this opportunity to grab a microphone and say what's on your mind or ask anything. But before you ask questions, I just want to say 3 tips that were really helpful for us. I think with our platform, because it's cross-generational, it's kind of like a TV show. When you have one character on the TV show, either people like it or they don't. When you have 2 characters on the TV show, people might like one person, people might not like the other person.
Like the other
But
person.
having like social media with different people, especially my mom, has allowed my content to be more widespread for the audience. That's my first tip. So make sure you include like other people or people that are really important to you in your life.
Yeah, be spontaneous, be yourself, enjoy your life. Life, you can do many things you don't expect.
Wear the bikinis?
What?
Oh, I'm just kidding. And the third tip, what helped me go and grow, is being consistent. I know you guys hear it every day. Some days it's really, really hard. And those days, take a break. It's okay to take a break. But being consistent, even if you think your content is not as good as it was the other day, or your numbers are not as good as the other day, because sometimes we get wrapped up in the numbers. And I had a few mental breakdowns about it. But it's okay. Just be consistent. Take your time. And it's okay if you skip a few days of posting. Like, everything will be okay. The world will continue to spin.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Thank
it.
you.
That's it.
Now
That's
question
it.
time.
Anybody have any questions?
Okay.
They're gonna run around with mics. We need mics over here. We need mics over here. We need a mic over there. We have a mic over here. Oh, we have a mic over here. Over there, over there. We have 1 minute and 25 seconds. Yeah? Wow, there's a lot of, they open the lights. Hello, everybody in the back. Hi, everybody. This is so cool, dude. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, first of all, I love you so much. You inspire me, and I'm Egyptian, so I can totally relate. But I really want that. You said everything about the good side. I just want you to share with me what is it about bullying, or how you deal with it in terms of people. Like, you cannot just satisfy everyone, right, on like social media and be yourself. So how do you deal with that? Also, if you can help too.
Yeah, Mama, what about bullying? Let me tell you, my family is the #1 bullies for me. The internet is like a playground compared to what my family says to me. So that's the first step of having thick skin. But I think, do you want to say something?
No, for the bad energy or bad people, cut them from your life. Life is so short.
Whoa, bravo!
Cut them.
Did you cut the lady?
Blog.
Did you cut the lady from the mosque off? Did you cut her off, the one that snitched on me?
I cut hair. Yeah.
Okay. But I think it's good to have a small circle of people you can say anything to. You can send them your content. You could tell them like, hey, like you can express yourself to them. Because I have friends that sometimes I screenshot the comment. I'm like, look at this person. Is this true? Because you do need a second perspective, but make sure it's somebody that you trust and somebody that you love. It's good to get feedback. And so make sure you have that small circle, that stability, that support, because it will take you a long way.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
I'm May, Egyptian American, also in New York. I know,
Is
right?
this my reflection?
I am Doctora May. I'm a chiropractor. But
Steady work. I like that.
no. So my question is, you guys, I don't know if you still live in New York, but have you ever felt like you needed to leave New York to go to LA, Dubai, like where you're at is limiting you?
I'm sorry, the last part is where you're
Do
at,
you
what?
feel like where you live is limiting you? And if so, have you thought about moving to a place like LA or Dubai?
Okay, so you live in New York and you're limited?
I don't think it is.
Habibti, if you go to LA and Dubai and you think New York is limited, you're gonna think the other options are limited. Let me tell you about New York. It's a city that never sleeps for me. It was a content hub. Like for me, I moved from New York City to North Carolina because of my Habibi, wherever he is. I love you, Max. Max, are you here? Okay. I moved from New York to North Carolina, so New York City was more active. It had a lot of people. North Carolina is more chill. There's less people. But I think it's always a challenge when you move or you do anything new. So I would say just experiment. Be free. Did that answer your question? I still don't have that many friends in North Carolina. I still haven't assimilated it. It's been like 8 months. But I'm still creating content. I'm still trying my best. And it's a phase in my life where I share it with people.
She will do first, and then I'll give you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello.
Hi.
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 I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited.
My name is Fatima. I'm from Nigeria. So I have one question for you. How do I get my mom to make content with me? I don't know if it's a question for me or Mama Wafa, but I need one of you to answer this so that I can show her the video and tell her, okay, this is what other moms are doing, so can you make...
I always support my kids. You know, they fail, I still there behind them. How many failures did she do? I have to say it. I say it all the time. She wasted my money on silver. I still have the silver.
From the jewelry, but this is a long time ago.
No, but they know. I am always there, behind them. Yes, I have to give punch here and there and all this stuff, but I am there for them.
That didn't answer her question. Let me tell you what you do.
Please do.
You just pull out your camera,
Okay.
and you make sure you say something that's gonna make her tick. Record it and post it.
Okay.
Boom.
Thank you.
Keep doing it over and over again. And then be like, Mama, you're famous. People are asking about you. They deny it, but they love it. They love it.
Okay. I'll do that. Thank you so much.
Hope that was helpful.
Hello. Sorry, I'm here. Question. First of all, thank you so much for such a wonderful experience, sharing your journey. Now, I want to ask a question about your vision. What's your vision for next 10 years? So please give us idea that how we plan it. Thank you so much.
For me, I will be dead. You know?
No, that's not an option. That's not an option. That's not an
10
option.
years. 10 years from now, 72.
That's Wafa. It was going up here. We were positive. Now you're making it crash.
72.
Mama, Papa,
enough
please,
for
let me handle this. The vision.
Yes.
Okay, I personally think it's very cool to be a content creator, but I think it's even cooler to be a rich content creator with a business, an established business. I'm in Dubai, of course you guys
I
understand.
don't mind.
But yeah, I think it's another level, and you know, my husband was very helpful because he's a businessman, and you know, I enjoy the content, but I think the end game is to have like a business and a product that takes you to another level and makes you successful. So you're not only boxed in as a content creator, you could be a businessman, a businesswoman with a profile, and it takes you to another level of respect. So that's my vision as well.
Hi, this way. Hi.
Hi.
So my one question to you is, so basically, as you said before, that you should have friends that you can take a second opinion from. So for me, I have a lot of content, but I'm scared to show my content to my friends, that if they like it or not. So what should I do then? Like, because I'm really confused, like if they like my content, and I do get scared sometimes. So I think that's the particular question.
Well, you gotta be your first believer. You gotta be the one that's crazy. You know how many times I was hanging out with my friends and they're like, May, you're not that funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of like, this is crazy. You're gonna quit your job. Like, for me, I had to be delusional, let's say. Be delusional, be crazy. I hope you guys don't cut this up the wrong way, huh? Don't cut this footage up the wrong way. But yeah, I think for you to really believe in yourself and be your first #1 cheerleader. That's the word. Cheerleader. Queda. And then, yeah, and then your friends' feedback, if you trust them and if they love you, they will support you. If they don't, they're fake. Block it.
Thank you, everyone. She will not stop talking.